What's up guys? Today I have what I think is the ultimate sky base entrance for you guys. It's really cool, it's resource friendly really for survival as well. It's quite good for once you've set up your survival base. So all you do is fire a arrow into that little button and you get in this boat that floats you up straight up to your base. Your head goes through this tripwire and you land on the box. You can get out and you can retrieve your boat and you can just walk around your sky base. So let's find out what you need to build this. To build the skybase entrance, you're going to need 63 blocks of your choice, as long as they're solid blocks, 2 signs, 2 dispensers, 1 redstone block, 6 sticky pistons, 2 fences, 1 wooden button, 2 tripwire hooks, 1 piece of string, 2 redstone torches, 47 redstone dust, 1 bucket of water, and at least 1 boat. So to start this build, we're going to need to have a 3x3 area sunk into the ground by 1 block, and we're just going to place a fence in the middle. That's for the boat to drop onto so you don't sink through the ground when you sit on it. We're going to take one of our sides out too, and then we're just going to bring it all the way up, and that needs to go as high as you want your sky base to be. So I'm just going to do mine here for now because I just want to keep it quite small for the demonstration purposes. So we're going to do a 3 block along like this with 2 pistons on it. And then we're going to take our blocks out by 2, get rid of the ones behind it. This is what the blocks will look like when they're fully extended, so we'll bring that out like this. That's what the next extended is going to be like. So if we bring this 3 out, that is where we're going to be able to put the next pistons. After we've got this as well, we'll be able to come up here by 1 block and then go 5 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to be able to come all the way around and link these 2 up, and then take these 2 out, and you are ready to move on to the next stage. For the next stage, we're going to make the water bucket dispenser. So we're going to count 4 in from this corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's this one here. We're going to go up 1 with a redstone block, and then we're going to go 1 across on top of it, and we'll just bring out a block on each side so there's a space. We're going to bring a piston here and a piston here, and now you want to place 2 torches, but you want to put the torch on this side down first, then this torch. This is just making a flip-flop for the button, so when we activate the water, it'll only turn off once we reach the top of the sky base. So now that that's all wired up, we can actually just put some redstone down to wire up the rest of it. So these pistons are always on as well. And now that we've done that, we can bring it up here, and then we'll just go 3 up this way. We're going to go again and then 3 up like so, and then we're going to just bring it in by 3 and then put our dispenser on the edge here with 3 blocks around it so the water is 1 stream. And while we're up here, we can just put our water bucket in the center and we will wire this up. So we'll move on to the next stage. Now while we're here, before we move on to the other dispenser, we're just going to bring this block up here and a block up again. This is just to put the hooks down, and we're just going to place a block here and then put another hook here. That's so your head will activate it and it'll turn the water off. So we'll just take another redstone dust back here and we'll move on to the next stage. For the next stage, we're going to put our button down and then put our dispenser down. So in the center here, we're just going to drop a button, and then we'll be able to take a signal out the back by going 3 out, 1 in like this, and then 1 up. This part's kind of tricky because you just got to make a staircase, but just watch where I'm placing the blocks and you should be alright with it. It's not too difficult. There we are. And then 3 out, and then 1 block up, and we'll just be able to sneak in here and put the dispenser down there. So you also want to watch how they're not triggering that tripwire. Otherwise you're going to set off a load of water behind you. So we're going to just redstone all of this up as well, up to the dispenser, and we'll move on to putting the water down. So for the last stage, we just need to build an encasing for this boat dispenser because we're going to need some water to push the boats forward. We're going to do this, make a 3 wide thing, and then put 2 blocks on top of it. Take those 2 away because we don't need them. And then if we put a block on top of the dispenser, we can just go around it like that. Before we do anything else as well, it's best to put your boat inside there while you still can, and then we're going to place one of our signs here and the other sign just on the side like that. Then when we put water up here, it's just going to flow forward. You can actually just use the water that you put in here and then, you know, refill it and put it back in there. And now the only thing to do is just to put 2 ventilators, take a middle one away. This will just stop the boat from going any further than this post here, so I'll just show it actually working. So we'll just scoop these up. When you're activating it, you want to be stood on the edge of your 3x3 area. So we'll activate the button and the boat's going to come down, hit, land straight, we're going to get in it, and then the water's going to flow up. So you've got to remember with this as well, you can only go as high as before you start to suffocate really, and then we'll get out and it'll just place us on one of these blocks. And I guess if you have Aqua Affinity, it's going to be able to make your skybase higher, and then only people with Aqua Affinity will be able to use it as well, so that's kind of cool add-on. Thanks for watching the video again, guys. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope to see a few skybases popping up around servers. And I've been thinking about doing live streaming recently, so maybe you guys can drop in like what country you're from and whether you'd watch a live stream that would be around, I think, like 1 o'clock GMT. So I'm not sure how that converts to your time, because I think like East Coast America is like 5 hours behind, so that'd be quite early in the morning, but I'm not sure how that converts for the rest of the world and you guys. But hopefully it's possible for us to get a live stream where everyone's in, because I'm not too sure where everyone's from yet. But I'll see you in the next video, guys, and thanks for supporting it.